as well from NSI. I then went on to play for East Bengal, which was the biggest club during those days in '93. So I played professional football in Indian level, and then '95 I went on to play for India's senior national and went on to captain in '99 for over 11-12 years. Apart from playing as well, I've also been working with All India Football Federation after my retirement as an advisor. I was 3 years as technical committee chairman there. And beside that, I also owned a football club called United Sikkim Football Club. And within 2 years, we went from one of the smallest clubs in the entire India to become the top 12 teams in India, where we qualified for the I-League. We didn't have ISL then. So I think the experience, what I've gone through, and luckily I played 3 years in England, 2 seasons in Malaysia, so I've seen world football, how it functions. I've seen Asian football in Malaysia very closely. So I think that experience is something which has really helped me to see what all setbacks, problems we have in India as well. So looking at now, the situation of Indian football in the last 3 years, I think has been, everybody's aware, it's not been so great. I think we've really come down from top 100 to 142 in ranking. And I think it's time that we need to really get in the right people, because as you are aware that 3 years ago I fought an election for All India Football Federation President. And out of 35 states and union territory voting, I got only 1 vote and Kalyan Chobe got 34. And I did advise the government then. I kept saying that you guys are bringing the wrong people in to run the Football Federation. 3 years ago I've been telling them. And look at what has happened 3 years down the line. If you have wrong people bringing in, and I advise the government as well, I think it's been completely disaster for the Indian football. And they didn't listen to me. They went on, and today in 3 years, what has happened today, I think everybody's aware. I-League, we don't know when it's going to happen. ISL is in disarray. National team is on and off the field, is in in a mess. With the administration football, AIFF itself in a big mess. So I think good thing is, at least the people have realized now, and the government and others who really created this mess to start off with, I think they've realized that. So I think in future it's very important that whether it's a state government or the central government, when they get, obviously politics is going to come in, but when they get into the politics, I think you should bring the right people there, who's committed to the sport, who wants to take the sport forward. And now we've got another 7 months with this current administration in AIFF. After 7 months, I think Supreme Court has said that there is going to be an election. I think we need to have the right people, and I think in the last 75 years of independence, we've never had a president from Northeast, and Northeast is contributing in football in a huge and major way. I think it's time the next president of AIFF should be from the Northeast, and we have a great example in Tete, who's a friend of mine. I know Tete for the last 15 years. I think he showed what Mizoram football is transformed through administration. I think people like him should come, who's dedicated, who's got the knowledge, who's got the passion, and come and lead the AIFF as a president in next generation. And I hope Telangana would support somebody from Northeast coming in. And I strongly feel people like him, who's got an experience of administration, who's got a passion for football, and who's changed Mizoram football so much. These are the kind of people we need to bring in. Just not because somebody is in your political party with no knowledge and just placing there, I think that's going to ruin all the sports in India. So I think it's time for football, next election, after 75 years of independence, we need to have somebody from Northeast to really take the football forward as a president of All India Football Federation. And I feel there's no better person than Tete Amar, who is a minister in Mizoram as well. Thank you.